Good evening. It's February 13th, 2018, and we are here at the Portland Expo for tonight's exciting girls playoff basketball action between the Bangor Rams and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt, Frank Healy on camera for WBPS TV3 Sports, and Mike Hoffer from the Forecaster tonight. Frank, tonight Bangor is ranked number 7. I think they're 4-14. Portland number 2. They've had a great season.
Absolutely, Steve, but Portland will definitely be hampered by the loss of Jemima Motema, number 24. She has been the Energizer bunny on the court for them. They'll look to the Kabantu sisters, try to keep that up-tempo going, and they'll try to get it inside to Shayla Eubanks, run a little half-court offense. We'll see what the Bulldogs come out with tonight.
Mike, Bangor beat the Dogs earlier this year.
Yeah, that was certainly the highlight of their season. January 27th up in Bangor. It was the next morning after a big Portland win at Chevrolet the night before, so it wasn't that much of a shock that Portland had a letdown, but that game came down to the wire. Rowan Andrews hit a big three late to give Bangor the win. Keep an eye on her. This Bangor team, there's not a single senior on the roster, so whatever happens tonight, their future is bright, and I think they're just going to come up here and play, carefree and see what happens.
Well, as Frank said, Portland is without their leading scorer tonight, Jemima Motema, who went down with a broken foot in the last game. You can see her there on the bench, and as the players are being announced by Peter Gribben. So it is going to be a different game tonight, but Portland still plays an up-tempo game.
Absolutely, Steve. They're not going to change what they do. Jemima Motema, while a terrific player, is still one player. We've seen Coach Corcoran go very deep into his bench, so he's prepared. I'm sure he has a secondary game plan that he's worked up in the last week.
Folks, it's quarterfinal playoff action here at the Expo. The Portland girls versus the Bangor Rams. We'll be back. So we are ready as Bangor's number 42, Abby Houghton, will be jumping against Regan Brown, number 22 for Portland.
Starting lineups: Hollis, Andrews, Fleming, and Houghton for Bangor.
Motema misses, Nettie Walsh follows and hits. So that is the difference tonight. Number 4, Nettie Walsh will start, and she is a Super 6 player for the Dogs, and really, to our minds, has been very impressive and exciting this year, Frank.
Absolutely, Steve. Nettie Walsh having a terrific season so far. She's joined by Shayla Eubanks, Reagan Brown, and the Kabantu sisters in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and that's a nifty move right there by number 10, Sarah Hollis.
Good feed inside. Hollis able to convert inside from the walk.
When we see Libby Fleming, number 32, on the floor here, I have to wonder if she's related to the Fleming brothers that moved to Bangor. Oh, in and out and in for Shayla Eubanks. They're going to give her 2. Well, no, it's a 2-pointer. There's no indication
great
there.
Steal by Eubanks there.
She's got Motema Sister 1, Motema Sister 2, and Motema Sister 2 will convert. That's Kabantu, and she'll convert for 2.
Strong take by Amanda Kabantu, able to convert it for 2.
The assist was from Davina, her sister.
Abby Houghton's first foul, Bangor's first foul of the game.
And hitting it down will be Amanda Kabantu for 3. So it's 7-2, Portland.
Bulldogs coming out hot here.
Again, Bangor beating Portland on the strength of a last-minute three-pointer in the first game of the season. Their first game that they played, I should say.
Portland showing a little matchup zone look here.
A little post-up action by Fleming.
Bangor patient, working around the horn. There's a nice back screen.
Ooh, that's a nifty pass by Fleming to Houghton for two.
Good work on the baseline, able to get the jumper.
7-4 is the score. 6:10 left in the first quarter. Shayla Eubanks for three, and she's over everything, but Cabantu will come down with it. Cabantu for three. And the rebound comes to Rowan Andrews. Andrews now up to Fleming.
Two Fleming sisters on this team. Nice block by Cabantu. And we'll
have a jump, yeah. So, I mean, and it's going to be Bangor's on the possession, but the fact is that Portland is going to have to do little things like that all night. A steal, a couple of steals already, a block, and not that Bangor is the strongest team, but Portland is without its strongest player, and Regan Brown will get that foul.
Exactly, Steve. And even though they are down Jemima Motema, really the strength of their team, even with her on the court, is creating turnovers, trying to get transition baskets. So really the game plan, not much change here for the Bulldogs, just the personnel, the major shift.
First one is missed. 7-4 with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Converts one of two, 7-5.
Nearly taken away there on the feed. And Bangor showing a little 2-3 zone here.
Oh, we're going to have a turnover on the line. Second Portland turnover to none for the Rams so far. Well, that's a nice move inside, dished off. Nifty play, rebound, and put back by Rowan Andrews, and it's now a tie score. Bangor's had a 5-0 run here.
For Portland, the keys to kind of get behind that zone, try to work it in around the free throw line as we see Regan Brown screening high there for Eubanks.
In the paint is Eubanks. It doesn't fall. Walsh gets the rebound and will go up. She'll get the foul. She'll be shooting two. Abby Houghton.
And she has both Bangor fouls.
Abby Houghton, second on the team. Nettie Walsh.
Her sister Julia's on the varsity team as well. Checking in for Bangor, but number 33, Maddie Drake. Taking a seat will be Abby Houghton with the two fouls, and 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Grace Stacy set to check in for the Dogs. Cabantu with the rebound, and Portland has new life. Davina to Amanda. Amanda to Nettie Walsh. Double teamed. Kicked out to Davina Cabantu.
Good hustle by Brown.
Yeah. And she gets the rebound.
Look for Portland to attack here.
Well,
now we're going to have a foul inside. I believe it will be on Brown. We'll wait for the indication.
If so, it'll be her second.
And it is. Two fouls apiece. Two on Houghton, two on Brown.
Callie Watson will check in, number 5 for the Dogs. And Nettie Walsh is also going to take a seat here for Grace Stacy.
There's a trap right off the inbound. Good ball movement by Bangor to break the press. Now they have a 2-on-1.
Yeah, and Fleming now is covered nicely by Shayla. 3 points for Rowan Andrews. She's got 5 of Bangor's 10. It's 10-7. Bangor in front. 3-point shot.
Amanda Cabantu just knocked it down. Great look.
Her 6th point of the night. Makes it a 10-10 score. It is tied. An exciting game for the fans that are here, which aren't many.
And we have a double dribble. Turnover for Bangor, their second.
Kiera Eubanks will check in for Shayla Eubanks now. And Christina Donato will check in for Amanda Cabantu.
Cabantu heading over to see athletic trainer Ryan Lucas.
We have a away from the ball here, foul.
Yeah, and it'll be an offensive foul against Portland. That will be on Callie Watson.
Callie Watson, her first. Team foul number 3.
10-10 is the score with 3:04 left here in the first quarter. The Portland side has a better contingent than Bangor for perhaps obvious reasons. People from Bangor who work would have had to leave tonight very early to get here for this 6 o'clock start here in Portland.
Nice dribble drive.
Well,
and Andrews will be fouled.
We'll see if that's on Kiera.
It could be on Stacy coming in from behind. But it'll be on Kiera Eubanks.
Portland foul number 33, Kiera Eubanks, her first, 4th on the team.
Shooting 2 will be Riley Andrews. She has no points yet. It's 10-10. This is the first one. Bangor now has a couple of substitutes. Abby Fleming, number 24, will check in. And there are 2 Fleming sisters on the team. Andrews hits 1 of 2. It's 11-10. It's a 1-point Portland lead.
We'll have a timeout, Portland.
There you have it, folks. 2:43 left in the first quarter. 11-10 is the score. The Rams are in front by 1. We're back now from the timeout as Donato will take the ball in to Davina Cabantu. Quickly over half court.
Dribble push.
Callie Watson now with the ball. Now, Davina Cabantu inside. It's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, just a little long in the pass. Portland's 4th turnover to Bangor's 2.
It's a 1-point Bangor score here as see Nettie Walsh is back in.
As is Amanda Cabantu with a wrap on her right forearm.
And Libby Fleming is in for Bangor. Well,
we'll have a travel. 3 officials here tonight. 3 officials who passed all of the tournament check boxes to get here. Number of games worked. Approval by coaches and approval by fellow officials.
Eddie Walsh in the paint. And the rebound will come to Rowan Andrews, who leads all players with 3 rebounds right now.
Good look, good defense straight up by Reagan Brown.
It's a nice block. Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. 11-10 is the score. Bangor in front. They've got the ball.
And that'll be deflected again off Brown. Reagan Brown playing tight defense, even with 2 early fouls here.
Olivia Sherrow.
Shayla Eubanks with the rebound.
Up and not in. Oh my goodness! Almost a travel,
but be a travel.
Yeah, just yeah. And the travel was called actually, wasn't it?
Late call. 5th Portland turnover.
Cabanto did get the rebound, but unfortunately. I believe it was she who traveled. Bangor has a pretty decent ball movement here. We're having
an offensive foul. Moving screen here. It'll be Rowan Andrews' first foul.
Yep. So Shayla Eubanks will inbound to Nettie Walsh as Maddie Drake, number 33, is checked in for Bangor. Free substitutions here for Bangor.
Oh, nice take by Brown. Can't quite finish, though. And good work by Shayla Eubanks. The rebound, and she'll get rewarded.
So 4 points for Shayla Eubanks. She gives Portland a 1-point lead, 12-11.
Basket was taken by Shayla Eubanks. Shayla Eubanks shooting 1. By the Andrews, into back. Olivia Sherrill.
3 points. That's her 5th point of the game. It's a 2-point Portland lead heading into a minute left in the first quarter.
And getting Shayla Eubanks going early is key for Portland's senior leadership, so often comes into play here in playoff games, and there's another Bangor travel. 4th turnover for the Rams to 5 for the Bulldogs. Boy, we've called a lot of Rams and Bulldogs in the last few days, Steve.
My goodness.
Coming off a boy-girl doubleheader at Deering.
I'm not aware of how many other Bulldogs are on the state, but there are a ton of Rams.
Plenty of them. Kennebunk, Coney, Bangor, Gorham, Deering, to name a few. That's just in Class A.
Many of whom games we've done over the years, whether it's been wrestling, soccer, lacrosse, basketball, football. Brown gets a hold of it, kicks it out to Cabanto for 3, and she hits it.
That's the inside-out look the coaches and players love.
9 points for Amanda Cabanto, gives Portland a 4-point lead with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
A nice spin move there, good dish.
Yeah, and that's a nice move there by Libby Fleming, a quick shot and in. That gives Portland a chance, though, with 8 seconds left. Grace Stacy from the corner, and she hits the 3. So, folks, it's a 6-point Portland lead after the first quarter, 19-13. What a game we've got here tonight. Here we go, Grace Stacy, she of the great 3-pointer right to end the first quarter. Takes it in, Nettie Walsh now, and in the paint is Shayla Eubanks. Nice look, but Rowan Andrews with the rebound.
We'll see if Bangor attacks or if they pull it back for a secondary break.
Yeah, Sarah Hollis with the ball there, now around the horn a little bit in the middle here to Riley Andrews.
Nice backdoor cut there.
And it just didn't fall.
Andrews can't convert.
We should have a jump, and we do.
That should be Bangor basketball.
19-13, and here we go. Fleming to inbound. Libby Fleming. Well, that looked like a travel.
I guess it could have been her pivot foot. Rebound to Watson.
Yeah, maybe that's poetic justice. Beyond the 3, inside the 3, Fleming on her, and there's a turnover.
Threw it right to Copperwaith. High off the glass.
Yeah, the bank is no good, and instead Grace Stacy with the rebound. 19-13 still, just a minute into the second quarter.
1-4 low here against the zone. Good deflection by Walsh.
So the break, and it hits the backboard. It will be Portland ball.
Sierra Eubanks returning along with Davina Cabantu.
Davina Cabantu to Kiera Eubanks to Shayla Eubanks.
Eubanks calling for the high screen.
Deflected and stolen. Travel.
Have a foul. Really one there that maybe could have been avoided on a foul call, but
Number 22, Reagan Brown.
maybe Brown's third,
Yeah.
so I would expect her to take a seat for probably the next 3 or 4 minutes here. And Coach Corcoran electing to leave her in right now.
She gets another one. We're effectively, Portland's effectively without her for much of the game on the baseline. It's going to go the other way.
5th Rams turnover.
It was number 11, Olivia Sharrow. Brown will take a break now, and Grace Stacy will come in for her. So Portland elects to go small here with 5:50 left in the first half, and no score in the second quarter yet.
Eubanks, no good.
And the rebound is Sarah Hollis. She's got the outlet over left, right, and to Rowan Andrews.
Good deflection there by Eubanks. See the Bangor Rams reset here for the inbound.
So Andrews, Sharrow for 3, or Hollis rather, and Grace Stacy with the rebound. So
nice work there by Bangor to deflect it. And good timeout by Coach Nelson. Fleming with the good hustle, and we'll have a timeout Bangor.
6-point lead for the Dogs with 5:12 left in the first half. So Olivia Sharrow is number 11, and she'll be inbounding to Rowan Andrews. Nettie Walsh set to check in for the Dogs.
Good rotation there by Brown. We'll have a 3-second violation against Bangor. 6th Ram turnover. As we'll see Nettie Walsh replace Grace Stacy.
So Davina Cabantu now. To Amanda. Shayla Eubanks beyond the 3. 2-3 zone here for Bangor.
Lots of movement from Portland. Forcing Bangor to pass off players.
Oh, goodness. Well, steal and a steal.
And good work by Andrews, able to hedge. Cabantu shot no good. And Andrews ends up with the rebound.
As she's done all night for Bangor.
Her 5th rebound here in the first half.
Travel. You know, that did seem to be a travel, not a call that is often made at that particular time.
Exactly, Steve. That might be the byproduct of having 3 officials on the court here for the tournament action. Even though it doesn't really feel like a tournament game, as we are playing at the higher seeds home court. And Portland's going to be content to run some clock until Bangor comes out. Coach Nelson calling his team right back into that 2-3.
3:49 left here in the half. 19-13 is the score still. I don't believe there's been a second quarter point yet.
That's exactly what I have as well, Steve.
Because if it stays like this, the Dogs will win, so. But they have a 6-point lead right now.
There's a turnover.
And the foul will be on Amanda Cabantu, her first.
That'll be Portland's 6th team foul.
Foul, number 52. Amanda Cabantu, first.
So here at the 3:20 mark, we're looking for the first points of this second quarter.
And they come from Sarah Hollis. Her third point of the game. It's 19-14.
Kind of interesting, as we saw in that last possession, Steve. Nettie Walsh just sitting up top, killing clock. We've seen Coach Corcoran play up tempo. He just was able to cut about 35 seconds off.
Ooh, Nettie Walsh in traffic. Shayla Eubanks hits the three. Her 8th point of the game.
Walsh had that flash to the middle, was able to kick it back out, and Eubanks buries the three.
22-15 is the score. That looked like a walk. No call, but Amanda Cabantu with the rebound. She'll quickly get it down across half court. Shayla Eubanks in the corner. Not this time. The rebound will come to Sarah Hollis.
And Coach Corcoran trying to get out on the run before Bangor sets up that zone.
Oop.
Right idea with the jump stop. Then the feed.
And nifty move inside. Olivia Shero for two. 22-17. Port Dogs in front. 2:16 left in the first half.
And Portland's going to pull it back out. Force Bangor to come out of their zone. They could theoretically hold this for the remaining 2 minutes of the half. Bangor not moving, so a little chess match here between Coaches Corcoran and Nelson.
It's not that frequent that we see this, but I think the last time we saw something exactly like this was at the South Portland Gymnasium a few years ago.
Joe Russo stall game.
Where the final score was 20-16, as I recall.
Well, this could play into the hand of Bangor here. If they can keep this a 5-point game at halftime, if Coach Corcoran is willing to hold the ball till Kingdom Come or 90 seconds elapse, I would chalk that up as a major defensive victory for Bangor. As we've seen Portland able to explode for major runs.
Of course, the question is whether or not they will, hold it for the last shot, so to speak, and still come out.
And really, Walsh doesn't even need to be dribbling the ball. She could put it under her arm.
You don't say.
But Bangor absolutely not coming out of that zone as we go under a minute to play, Steve.
50 seconds.
The tactic we usually associate more with the Northern Maine schools. Pulling it out and forcing a team to come out of a zone, but Coach Corcoran in his first full year as a high school coach here in Maine has really fallen into the strategy here. And this is a great equalizer for a team that may not be a dynamic half-court offense, may not be a dynamic offense at all. As here we go. 1-4 low for Portland.
That was exciting. Shayla Eubanks for three. She had plenty of time to think about it. She converts. She hits double figures, the first player in the game to do so with 11 points, 25-17. The strategy seems to have paid off.
Bangor 3 seconds to get a shot up.
Ooh, goodness. We will have a foul. And it could be on Amanda.
I believe it'll be on Eubanks.
Okay, that's her first. So 25-17, and Bangor has 0.2 seconds. I should say that there'll be 2.2 seconds left. As Riley Andrews will hit the first, makes it 25-18. And that will do it for the first half. The score, Portland 25, Bangor 19. So we were doing a few interviews for the next game, and all of a sudden Portland has a 10-point lead. And we have a foul now, as shooting two at the line will be Riley Andrews. Looks like that'll be on Kira.
Number 33, Kiara Eubanks. Her second, first on the team.
That's her second. I think we heard a very loud cheer when Shayla Eubanks hit a three-pointer to begin the third quarter.
One free throw, Riley Andrews.
So one free throw, but Fleming with the rebound. Amanda Cabantu skied up for that. Beyond the three, Nettie Walsh. Little bump there, no call. Kind of an interesting perspective here from under the Portland basket. Shayla for three. Doesn't fall, but Nettie Walsh is there. That doesn't fall, but Davina Cabantu is there. Out to Amanda for three, and she hits it. She's in double figures. 32-20, a 12-point Portland lead. 6 points left here in the third quarter. And that will be Portland ball. So we're going to have a timeout. Well, no, I guess not.
Returning to Bangor.
Perhaps that was wishful thinking, as I was hoping that Frank Healy and I could get up to Frank Myatt to continue calling the game with him, but we're going to do it from here right now. Nettie Walsh. Shayla Eubanks for two, doesn't fall. A couple of Bangor players fighting for it. Riley Andrews with the rebound. The trap is on. Broken. Bangor, nice ball movement. And up and in for the three. Riley Andrews. And we are going to have a timeout. 5:14 left of the third quarter. 32-23. So here we are, folks. Back, I think, plugged in with sound. It's 34-25. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. The deep shot.
Good fight by Fleming to come down with the rebound. Davina Cabantu secures the second chance, though.
Quickly up court. In trouble.
Why not? Amanda Cabantu's been on fire tonight. That one's no good.
But Grace, oh goodness. The rebound will come to Sarah Hollis. There's a foul.
And that will be second personal on Amanda Cabantu. Wholesale changes for Portland.
Bangor foul. First personal, Sarah Hollis. 2 on the team.
Handoff and a pick and roll. Up and in for Shayla Eubanks.
Great take by Shayla Eubanks there. Bulldogs out to an 11-point lead.
And we'll have a Callie Watson fighting for it. But the shot is going to count Olivia Sharrow.
Sharrow, good fight to rip it out of Watson's hands. And Watson will be called for the foul, her second.
Kelly Watson, her second. second on the team.
At the line now is Sharrow. Checking in will be 32, Libby Fleming.
Libby Fleming, back to Bangor.
She'll come in for Riley Andrews.
And Bangor refusing to go away here in the third quarter.
Olivia Sharrow.
Amanda Cabantu set to come back in. Stacy beyond the three, drives in, tough move, and she is pushed. She's going to shoot two.
I believe that foul is going to go against number 10 Hollis. Wait for the indication.
You are correct, sir.
Bangor foul. Number 10, Sarah Hollis, her second. 3 on the team. Then Stacy shooting 2.
Good shot by Stacy in the first half.
Stacy hits both. So with 3:02 left in the third quarter, it's a 10-point Portland lead, 38-28.
Portland falling back on defense. No pressure here. Fleming converts for Bangor.
Makes it an 8-point lead. Amanda Cabantu quickly down court. Have a Portland timeout. So 2:36 left in the third quarter. 38-30 is the score. It's an 8-point Bulldog lead.
Right.
So we are back. And here is Grace Stacy, having a great game tonight, as are all of the Portland players, really.
Good high post work by Brown.
Ooh, the nifty feed inside to Donato. She's going to push it back out again, though, as she was in traffic.
Bangor showing man-to-man now. Which is exactly what Portland wants to see here. They're going to go 1-4 low here. Dribble drive from Cabantu. Nice floater.
And it's going to be Bangor ball. So here comes Shayla Eubank, Davina Cabantu, and Nettie Walsh for Donato, Watson, and Stacy. And Riley Andrews checks in for Bangor. Inside. That should be Portland ball.
And it will be off the deflection. No, Bangor unable to secure the rebound.
Up and in for Davina Cabantu, 2.
Good feed by Reagan Brown to the inside out look.
It's a 10-point Portland lead with 1:16. And Shayla Eubanks with the rebound. Well, if they're going to pick a time to peak, it would be now.
Absolutely. That'd be a travel. 10th Bulldog turnover.
In for Maggie Copperthwaite.
Yeah, that's a nice drive. Quick to the basket, Olivia Sharrow. 7 points she has in this game, and the foul will be on Davina Cabantu.
Her first, Portland's third team foul of the second half.
Sarah Hollis will check in for Rowan Andrews for Bangor. Cheryl makes it a 3-point play. That's her 8th point of the game. 40-33 is the score. The Dogs have a 7-point lead with 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Game has gone super fast, Frank.
Relatively clean game for both teams. Of course, we had about 2 minutes worth of kill time in the first half, which completely uninterrupted, no whistles.
And we missed about a minute of other time while we were doing interviews. So, the pratfalls of not having multiple cameras.
That foul may go on Brown. If it is, that'll be her 4th.
It is, but what has been telling tonight, Frank, is that because they've been without Brown for much of the game anyway, hasn't seemed to have slowed down their rebounding or their aggression under the basket or outside of it.
Well, not at all, Steve, and that's Portland's identity. So whether Brown's on the court or off it, whether we see Motema playing or injured, Portland's not going to completely change who they are. They're going to continue to attack, continue to press, continue to try to create turnovers, and fight inside on the boards.
And that's a nice rebound for Brown. Eubanks to Kabantu. Not a good look, but at the buzzer it doesn't fall. Portland will take a 7-point lead into the final quarter. Here we go.
Oh,
well, on the break, it's too far.
Too far.
That is reminiscent of Teron Moss to Griffin Foley.
Passing
in the end zone. Right.
Was right idea there by Bangor.
40-33 is the score still, heading into now the fourth quarter. And Davina Kabantu with a nice jumper. Her 6th point of the game, 42-33. That's off. And there you go. Whoop. Amanda Kabantu. That could have been a blocking foul, but Amanda.
3-on-2. Good look. Could have been definitely a travel there on Eubanks, but she got away with it.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, that is that looked like a left-right to me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, skying up for that rebound, Davina Kabantu, and she's fouled.
A great fight inside by both Kabantu sisters here. Whatever Coach Corcoran said at that quarter break has really hit home with them.
Number 32, Libby Fleming, her first. Team foul number 4.
Libby Fleming's first foul.
Rowan Andrews with the foul. Back to Bangor.
So Riley Andrews Rowan Andrews will check in for Riley Andrews. So that could be the Andrews sisters.
Lots of Andrews, Flemings, Houghtons, Kabantus, and Eubanks on the court. Both teams sporting a few pairs of similar names. Nice jumper there by Amanda Kabantu.
The Kabantu sisters really stepping up tonight, making a difference in this game. Let's watch out here, folks. See who this is on.
That'll be 5.
Yeah, that'll be 5th for Reagan Brown.
And 5 team fouls.
And Coach Corcoran's on the clock. I believe he has 20 seconds. He will go with Nettie Walsh.
Nettie Walsh is fouled. Into Reagan Brown.
At the line shooting 2 will be Libby Fleming. She has 5 points so far tonight. 46-33 is the score. The Dogs in front with just under 7 minutes left in regulation of this contest. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt here on WPPS TV3, bringing you girls basketball tournament action. Portland High School. One shot converted. Kabantu.
She'll get her own rebound. Oh, strong take, unable to convert. Shayla Eubanks will grab it.
And she banks it, doesn't come home. And excellent. Deflected. Great defense by Amanda Cavantu off of Sarah Hollis. And now Nettie Walsh. We are going to have a timeout. 6:05 left to go. The score 46-34. Dogs in front. Shayla Eubanks to take the ball in tonight. Leading scorer tonight for the Dogs. Nettie Walsh. Kira?
Eubanks will be fouled. Very easily could have been jump ball. I'm sure the Bangor coaching staff is looking for that, but instead they'll have a foul against Fleming. Her second, Bangor's 5th foul. 12-point Dogs lead.
Cabantu with the rebound.
And that rebound really freed up by Kira Eubanks' box out. As we'll have Nettie Walsh going to the line for 2.
Bangor foul number 22, Riley Andrews, your first.
Riley Andrews' first foul. Nettie Walsh hits the first one. She hits 2. Tight defense. And
steal.
well done by Davina Cabantu.
Davina Cabantu had
to Nettie Walsh underneath.
Pass.
No foul, but a conversion. Her fourth point of the quarter, 50-34. The Dogs are running away with it here with 5:14 left. A block. Kira Eubanks comes up with it to Amanda Cabantu. Dribbles through 3 defenders.
Yeah.
Nettie Walsh at the top. The key, she loses it.
Yeah,
Nice
saw that
hands.
coming the whole way.
Watch out, folks. Woo! She's down for the count. She converts the steal, the layup. We have a timeout. 4:39 left. 52-34 Dogs in front. Here we go, folks. Bangor takes it in. Set to check in for Bangor is Maddie Drake, number 33. A good look from the foul line, but it didn't fall for Andrews.
A nice rebound by Hollis.
Ooh.
And we're going to have a foul.
Shooting 2, it looks like it might be on Shayla, but we'll see. And it isn't.
On Kira Eubanks.
Foul number 33, Kira Eubanks, your
Her third foul. Rowan Andrews going to the line.
Not converted by Rowan Andrews. Second one is.
Rowan Andrews. Danny Drake, back for Bangor.
Great press break. Right idea, but they threw it away.
Right. Heads up play there by Libby Fleming to anticipate that as well. Oop.
Going back the other way.
Another steal. Grace Stacy up and not in. But Callie Watson there for the rebound. Heads up play by Davina Cabantu. She draws the foul. And that will be on Sarah Hollis, her second.
Hollis, her first, her third.
Well,
I have 3 as well.
okay, so there you go. It's not her first, it's not her second, but it is her third. Davina Kabantu, her third point of the quarter. 53-35 is the score. It's an 18-point Portland lead. The rebound will come to Maddie Drake. 3:43 left. It will take a minor miracle here for the Bangor Rams to come back into this one.
Nice block by Eubanks. And she'll be fouled. And I believe that will be 1 and 1.
Well,
The official point at the baseline. The other 2 officials correcting it is 1 and 1.
so good call.
Bangor foul, number 11, Olivia Sharrow, her first.
Sharrow's first.
Shayla Eubanks at the line.
Shayla hits the first. Portland not sending any rebounders in, electing to set up their defense.
Shayla Eubanks having a lights-out game here tonight. 20-point Portland lead, 55-35, 3.5 minutes left. I'm going to have a blocking foul. I'm shooting one-on-one. That might be on Kira, we'll see. It is not.
It'll be on 0-0, Christina Donato.
One foul. Christina Donato, her first. 17 foul.
Watching Kabantu walk gingerly, and she actually has ice on her knee sitting next to the coach. So we'll see what that's all about as Olivia Sharrow converts both free throws. Nettie Walsh now in for Callie Watson. Well, the pressure is on.
Kabantu shreds it easily now that Portland's got numbers.
And the break, and Kira Eubanks for 2. This rebound for Davina Kabantu, up to Nettie Walsh. Oop. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, right through Shayla Eubanks' hands. 14th Bulldogs turnover.
I remember seeing a little bit of that in the Super Bowl. The reverse, it doesn't work. Donato with the rebound. She gets it over to Davina Kabantu.
Ooh. Carry. 3 officials. Much better chance of seeing that carry. 15th Portland turnover to 12 for the Bangor Rams. We'll have a timeout on the floor.
Okay, folks, 2.5 minutes. 57-37. Dogs by 20. Folks, the last 2.5 minutes of this contest.
We'll stay Bangor basketball underneath.
I'm not 100% sure that's the way it was, but I will say this. Sarah Hollis sold it if it wasn't.
Nice save there by Hollis.
Now, Kira Eubanks is fouled and actually hacked underneath.
She'll make the trip to the other end. Shooting 1 and 1. That foul will go on 32, Libby Fleming.
Gary Eubanks at the line. Gabby Fleming, 24, Bangor. Amanda Marco, number 3.
See Davina Kabantu taking a seat here. She gets a nice hand from the Portland faithful.
Kira converts the first one. Molly Page is checked in for the Dogs.
Good rebound by Shayla.
Up and in the hard way. But it falls like everything has for her tonight. 60-37.
20 points by my count for Shayla Eubanks.
Amanda Moffo, number 3, is in for the Dogs. I should say, actually, that's who did check in. Molly Page is set to check in, along with Mia Kelly and Mirielle Tona for the Bulldogs.
That foul will be on number 10, Sarah Hollis.
Number 10, Shayla Eubanks for a second.
I think that's a little odd.
It would be Sarah Hollis with the foul. Kira
Right.
Eubanks shooting 2.
Exactly.
Bangor is over the limit.
A rare miscue by Mr. Cribben, who is Mr. Everything. So many wholesale changes here. Number 20, Mallory Barnes, or Baines rather. Number 31, Allie Williams. Number 24, Abby Fleming still in. And number 10, Sarah Hollis still in.
Yeah, that'll be Portland ball.
Number 40 is Julia Houghton. So underneath is number 42, Mirielle Tona. She's going to be at the line.
Foul will be on number 31, Allie Williams. Lead Tona shooting 2.
Tona converts 2. 62-37. A minute and a half left in this contest. Portland is going to defeat Bangor handily as Caroline Fernald around the horn here to Allie Williams. That's a nifty move, up and in.
Bangor dash with number 31, Allie Williams.
Here's Callie Watson now. To the left, she has Mia Kelly. To the right, Amanda Moffo. Threads the needle, goes up. Nifty rebound there by Mia Kelly. And you can hear Coach from here saying, pull it out. Molly Cage to Callie Watson.
Double dribble.
A learning experience, certainly, for these younger players. 62-39 is the score. 40 seconds left. And the rebound will, well, we'll see. They're going to call it a turnover. They're going to say that she had possession, Mia, on her second rebound. Her second carry, I guess. Portland ball. 18.8 seconds left. The Dogs get a standing ovation from their end of the crowd here. And they are going to be victorious in Game 1 of the playoffs. as they defeat Bangor 62 to 39.
Lady Bulldogs will be going on to play against Varsity at the Quarterfinals Arena. The game at the Quarterfinals Arena.
So, Frank, it's a 23-point Portland victory tonight. You know, it was a thought before the game, certainly, that you had the much lower-ranked team, but by the same token, you had to come in without your leading scorer.
Exactly, Steve. A little adjustment for Portland. Portland struggled a little bit against the 2-3 zone early. We saw that stalling routine towards the end of the first half, which was able to open up a three, get Portland into the locker room, give Coach Corcoran a chance to adjust. And he adjusted very well, leading the way for the Bulldogs. 18 points, 5 rebounds. Shayla Eubanks, Amanda Cabantu, a terrific game, adding 16 points and 7 rebounds. A whole slew of other players really chipping in. Davina Cabantu, 7 points, 5 rebounds, a pair of assists, a couple good steals. So Portland able to really find their stride in the second half. They'll be off to the Cumberland County Civic Center to play the winner of Lewiston versus Edward Little.
Well, folks, and just to round out some of that scoring, talking about spreading it out a little bit, Kira Eubanks had 5 points tonight, Nettie Walsh had 6, and Grace Stacy had 5, including hitting a very important 3 early on.
Exactly, Steve. Game was still tight. Stacy able to find an open look in the corner, knock it down, make the most of her opportunities tonight.
Bangor tonight was led by only one player in double figures, and that was Olivia Sherrow. Rowan Andrews had at least, I think, half a dozen rebounds. Libby Fleming was next with 8 points, and Riley Andrews with 7. All in all, a tremendous victory tonight for the Dogs as they open up the playoffs with a victory, and they head to the semifinals. This is Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt for Frank Healy on camera, and Mike Hoffer for the forecaster, saying so long from the Expo, where tonight the Portland girls are victorious in playoffs basketball 62 to 39. Good night.